I want us to take a look at page 565 of your textbook, please. 565. We're going to look at Fog Hog. Fog Hog is a company that borrows $60,000 to buy some equipment at 8% interest over a 6-year period. Now, hopefully you remember from your finance accounting courses or your financial management classes this present value of an ordinary annuity. It's a rate factor table, and what it does is it tells you what period payments are going to be at a specific interest rate over a period of time. So if we look at Fog Hog, they borrowed $60,000, 8% interest, so these are the interest rates over here, over a 6-year period. So we're going to get this what's known as rate factor, 4.62288. 4.62288. And the equation is this. $60,000 is how much we borrowed, divided into the rate factor, 4.62288. And I wrote the equation out here, dividing the two, F10 into G10, and it gives me $12,978.92 a year. Now that's all you have to do for the homework assignment. So for the homework assignment, what you're going to have to do is, if we look at exercise 1414, Eagle borrows $100,000 cash, 4-year, 7% interest. 4-year, 7% interest. 7% interest over 4 years. Right here. So again, 100,000. And that's what you get. Take the 100,000 and divide it into this rate factor right here. Now, you don't have to do the second part of exercise 1414, just part 1. Just solve for what the payment's going to be. But exhibit 1414 is really what's known as an amortization table. And what it's talking about here is, if you'll notice in column A, the beginning balance. The beginning balance is obviously $60,000. And then you see the columns B, C, D, and E. Now if you look at column D, each year it's going to be $12,979. So total the client's paying back, the borrowing customer that is, they're paying back $77,874 to borrow $60,000. They're paying $17,874 in interest. That's also reflected in column B. And what happens is, each and every year, the principal amount goes down. A portion of the $12,979 is debt, or is principal, and a portion is interest. There's a portion of principal and interest which changes each and every year. So the first thing you want to ask yourself is, look at column E. How did it come to $51,821? What happened was, the beginning balance is $60,000, and you know you borrowed it 8% interest, so right in column B it's calculated. 8%, 0.08 times 60,000 is going to give you $4,800. You know that you're paying back $12,979 every year, so if you look at column C, $12,979 minus $4,800 is going to give you $51,821. You carry that into December 31st, 2014, and again, $51,821 times 0.08 is going to give you $4,146, and you just go through the math again, and what you're doing is you're creating the new principal amount each and every year, and you're calculating how much interest you're paying and how much your principal you're paying. So as you can see in column C, you pay back the principal amount, $60,000 over the course of 6 years, and in column B you pay back $17,874, and that's how it's broken down for you. But again, all you need to do is part 1 in 1414 and you should be fine. Now 1416 is going to be just as easy. All you have to do is you're going to be using some financial ratios. And the financial ratios you're going to be using are in Chapter 14 on page 568 and 569. So if you look at page 568 and 569, that'll explain to you how to do the debt to equity ratio to solve for problem 1416. I didn't put up a worksheet this week because all you're doing is running a couple quick calculations and you're all done, and I think you can just put it on a Excel or Word document and submit it like that. If you have any problems, please post what you have, the issues you're having in the classwork, so we as a class can help you solve it. I hope this video has been of some help. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.